Good day, students and viewers. My name is Abdulaziz Idris, your regular Math 102 lecturer. In today's video, we're going to look at the sum and product of roots of quadratic equation. Given a quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, we can divide both sides. We can divide through by the coefficient of x squared, which is a. So we have x squared plus b over a, x plus c over a, and this is equals to 0 over a, which is equals to 0, because 0 divided by any number is still 0. So we have a quadratic equation of this form. We call it equation 1. Now, given that, if you are given that alpha and beta are the solution, meaning they are the roots of a quadratic equation, you can form that quadratic equation. Because to form a quadratic equation, meaning you have x is equals to alpha and x is equals to beta. These are the roots of the equation. These are the solutions. Now, to form a quadratic equation, so you have x minus alpha equals to 0 and x minus beta equals to 0. Now, these numbers are equals to 0, this quantity and this quantity equals to 0, so their product x minus alpha into x minus beta is equals to 0, because 0 is 0. So their product will also be equals to 0. Meaning, if you expand this, you have x squared, x times x. So you have x times minus beta, you have minus beta x. So you have minus alpha times x, you have minus alpha x. Alpha times beta, you have plus alpha beta, because minus times minus is equal to plus, and this is equals to 0. So clearly here we have x squared minus into, you can just say alpha plus beta times x plus alpha beta, which is equals to 0. Give this one equation 2. Now, comparing equation 1 with equation 2, you have, so we have comparing 1 with 2. What do you have? X squared, x squared. It means 0, 0. So you have, here is x, here is x. So here is a constant, here is a constant. So we compare. We have the coefficient of x is equals to the coefficient of x here. Coefficient of x raised power 0 is equals to the coefficient of x raised power 0. Meaning that minus alpha plus beta is equals to b over a, which implies that if you divide both sides by minus, so you have alpha plus beta is equals to minus b over a. Comparing the constant terms here, you have alpha beta is equals to what? C over a. Meaning, if given any quadratic equation, the sum of the roots is equals to minus b over a. The product of the roots is equals to c over a, where a, b, and c are constant. So, we are going to give an example now. We are given an example that we should find the sum and product of roots of the equation 4x squared plus 8x plus 5 is equals to 0. Meaning, if alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, find alpha plus beta and then alpha times beta. So, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, given equation, then what do we have? We have alpha plus beta is equals to minus b over a, and alpha times beta is equals to minus c is equals to c over a. where a, b, and c are respectively the coefficient of x squared and the coefficient of x and the coefficient of x raised power 0, which is the constant term. So here, looking at the equation, a is the coefficient of x squared, so we have a is equals to 4. B is the coefficient of x, so we have b is equals to 8. C is the coefficient of x raised power 0, which is the constant term, so c is equals to 5. Clearly, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b over a. And this is equals to, what is our b? Our b is, so we have the original minus from the formula. So we have minus, we have 8 over a, which is equals to 4. And this is equals to minus 4 divided by 8 divided by 4. The answer is 2. And that is the sum of the roots. So we go now to the product of the roots, which is equals to alpha beta. And this is given by c over a. What is our c? Is 5. So c is 5 and a is 4. So this is equals to 5 over 4. And we can simply reduce this to one whole number. So 5 divided by 4, the answer is 1 remainder 1 over 4. So we have 1 and quarter, or one can just use a calculator and get the decimal part of it. But this is in a fractional form. Thank you for watching.